What's going on, guys? We are here at Canada Cup 2018 with Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo Tournament Legendary. My name is El Trouble.
I'm Josh C. Yeah, we're bringing you top 8. We have a selection of the very best ST players in the world here. Sure. We might as well go through the list. In winner's side, we've got the one and only retro game god Nuki.
Yeah.
And he's playing against, is it Jimmy?
I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen the list yet, but I mean, we're really excited to be here. We got competitors from all over the world, from Japan, all across America, and Europe coming together to show you guys some exciting Super Turbo. So we're looking forward to that. And yeah, so how do you feel about the competitors this weekend?
I think we've had a lot of upsets.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think, of course, when you're going into a big ST tournament like this with a lot of Japanese representation, you're expecting basically all the Japanese players in top 8.
Right.
That's not really what happened. We had a few big upsets yesterday. Especially of note was Miller Time's 3-0 victory over Honda God Kusamundo. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the wifey did pretty incredible. I mean, she played out of her mind. She was just in the zone, and yeah, it's very surprising because normally she doesn't do too well at like very defensive, you know, Honda mirror type matches. But I mean, she pulled it out. It was amazing. It was a great moment for her, and I think it really got the ball rolling as to expectations of what's to come. You know, a lot of Japanese killers getting taken out early. So
yeah, another big upset yesterday. LordJimmyBones over Komoda.
Ooh, hold on. Did we see that? Did we see that belt? You guys see that?
The belt is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it is surprisingly heavy, but it feels amazing putting it on your shoulder, man. You feel like a champion.
The championship belt. Who is going to bring it down today? I think the big favorite, it has to be Nuki, right?
Yeah, that's an easy
Let's just talk about the year that Nuki's been having with retro games. So he started the year off winning the 35th anniversary Super Turbo tournament at CEO. He was able to hold it down against Damien, came down to the very last hit. Nuki was able to take it down, win the big prize there.
Yeah.
Now he's here. He's competing in Third Strike, the 35th anniversary Third Strike tournament. I think he's, I'm not sure exactly where they are in the bracket, but he's in grand finals.
Right.
And now he's here in top 8 of ST. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, we can't say much more about Nuki. I mean, he's an absolute legend in Japan and abroad. Natural talent for sure. So we're gonna see who's gonna take him down. Hopefully, I mean, I want to see some close matches today.
Yeah,
you know, no
we've
washouts.
also got Murasaki Vega, the X-Mania Solo 2015 champion.
Right.
We have Komoda is still in the bracket, former X-Mania champion. We have AfroLegends, one of the best players, if not the best player in the United States here.
He's certainly very impressive. We also have O.R from the UK, a
Yeah,
very
O.R
strong
from the
Ryu
UK.
player from the
Super
islands.
strong. He really put on a show in
Yeah.
the 3v3 tournament. He was OCVing teams like it was nobody's business.
Right. And also we have Canada's very own, I do believe, JimmyBones.
Yeah, we mentioned him
playing
before.
in
LordJimmyBones.
I know.
With a huge performance here, making top 8. I think he far exceeded his own expectations for this tournament.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. He's super excited to be here. You know, he only thought he'd get like top 32, and that's about it. But he's amped that he's got into top 8. So we're gonna see what he's gonna do.
Top 32 wouldn't be too high. I mean, that'd be going 0-2.
I know, but like, he was excited to be there. So the fact that he made it this far, he's
yeah, he is very amped up. I've been talking to some of the Japanese guys who've been waiting. Shogatsu looks very relaxed. So does Komoda. The one who looks really focused, I think, who wants it the most, I think, is Murasaki.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He is lurking in the losers bracket. He wants it so bad. He knows that he can beat anybody in singles, especially in a 3 out of 5 format like this.
Absolutely, and he hasn't traveled too much in the past, but he's really making a name for himself, certainly in Japan, as one of the premier Dictator players over there. So I think he's trying to come over here and make a big win for himself.
He visited the U.S. Earlier this year for one of the big tournaments down in Texas. So now he's back at Canada Cup, trying to take down another big tournament.
Right, yeah. So we'll see what's kind of going on right now. I see AfroLegends up there trying to get warmed up right now. I don't know where the rest of the players are right now.
Yeah, we should be starting very soon. I know there was a bit of a wait. Apologies for that, but we're almost ready now.
Yeah, we're live now. That's the important part. So. All right, AfroLegends getting warmed up.
So one thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't want to harp on Nuki too much, but I'm gushing a little bit.
I mean, you're a fan.
Nuki.
You'll speak your piece.
I'm gushing about Nuki.
Do it.
So let's talk about. I think a lot of people typically think of Nuki as like a third strike player. Right. But he has won so many ST tournaments. Just looking at the list, he won SBO, Super Battle Opera, in 2007.
Right.
He won Gion Recital, 2011. X-Mania in 2012. He won the EVO side tournament for ST, 2015. And then winning this year in CEO.
Yeah.
He's the old game god.
Right. I mean, he established his reputation way back in the day with VSAV, and just from then on, he's been a major player in Third Strike, ST, the Alpha Series, of course, Street Fighter 4, and doing some bit of 5 nowadays, too, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other Japanese players we have also have championship pedigrees.
Oh, yeah.
Shogatsu, Kakirugo champion, Gion Recital champion. We mentioned Murasaki, the X-Mania singles champion. Who am I missing? Komoda, former X-Mania champion, right? Everyone's seen the Red Bite video where he OCV Daigo's team
right,
at X-Mania.
I believe it was Anakin, Daigo, and Yaya. Like, not
a
random
tough
players, like established, well-known players.
Some of the best players in the world, for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
These guys coming from Japan, besides Murasaki, who's more of a new school player,
right.
like Shogatsu and Komoda, they've been playing really since the game came out.
Right, they've been playing for literally decades. Right, same characters, same game, and it's showing with their incredible mastery over their character. Certainly a high-level amount of experience, and they're here putting on a clinic for us today. So with admittedly not the strong characters of the game. Strongest characters.
Yeah, exactly. Shogatsu with O.Honda, not really a character that you would think of as a tournament threat, usually. I was talking to him earlier. I said, Shogatsu, when SF2 came out on SNES, right, I spent half my childhood playing that game. And Shogatsu said, when SF2 came out on SNES, I was an adult.
Oh, my God. It's like, well, I'm sorry. All right, so next up the bat, we're starting off with the teams tournament. We started doing the teams tournament on Friday night, and unfortunately couldn't finish, so we're trying to do the next, I think, losers finals and grand finals. Am I correct? Yeah, so we have Team Mattsun, AfroLegends, and Damdai, one of the strongest teams here, going up against, I believe, Komoda, Makiri, and Orf?
Yeah, the team tournament was so exciting.
Oh, yeah,
I really hope that we're going to be able to do the final 3 matches.
Oh, yeah,
stream.
yeah.
So really looking forward to that also.
Yeah, same here. And also, like, I strongly believe like Super Turbo works best in a team format because, in a best-of-1 game, anybody can win. Doesn't matter what the matchup is and all that stuff. It's just, 3 rounds. We'll see what happens. So.
Yeah, the great thing about that first-1 format is if you're a lower-tier character player, you can kind of get the jump on your opponent before they get a chance to get comfortable against you.
Right.
Because we saw that yesterday with Silent Scope playing against Ultracombo.
Oh, yeah.
Scope was able to get a few games off Ultracombo. I think he was up 2-1. But then Sebastian, Ultracombo, he was able to get comfortable in the matchup. He started seeing what Silent Scope was doing. He was able to adjust his game and take down 2 games in a row.
Exactly.
So when you're playing a matchup that's not in your favor in the best of 1, you have a much better chance of success than in a long set.
And on the flip side, in the teams tournament, Komoda actually beat Ultracombo in the teams format. First of 1 game. And I know Ultracombo is very, very confident in fighting Blanka, but again, when you're playing a player like Komoda, you can never expect anything,
Yeah, let's talk about Ultracombo.
Of course.
So he's been one of the big up-and-comers. He started off playing on GGPO with the now defunct GGPO, which has been replaced. But he transitioned to become more of an offline player, started getting involved in the offline tournaments, and now he's one of the premier players in the United States. I know he really wants to get the grand finals and win.
Right.
He thinks he can win. Of
course.
He has the right character. O.Sagat, he can beat anybody.
Right.
And he's proven it before. He's been able to beat the Japanese legends with his O.Sagat. I know he feels a little bit nervous, right? Because this is the biggest stage probably he's ever played on.
I think everyone's nervous, including the Japanese. I mean, the Japanese are incredible players, but at a tournament of this caliber, this many eyes watching, play on the main stage, I mean, you'd be lying if you say you weren't nervous. At least a little bit.
And one interesting thing about Ultracombo is he's pretty young. What is he, 20, 21, 22?
Oh, man, when I met the kid, he was like 18, but that was a while ago. But either way, he's still under 30, which is young in ST years.
He can't be any more than 23 years old.
Ask him, man. I can't tell. He's got baby face syndrome, so I can't tell. But
Shogatsu and Komoda have been playing the game longer than Sebastian's been alive.
Yeah, that tells you something.
So he's been able to really up his game in a huge way in the last few years.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's put the hard work in. He's playing the right character, obviously. O.Sagat, very strong character.
He's given himself
Super
a very
Turbo.
good chance with O.Sagat, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good character advantage. But, like, outside of the character, he is a really strong player, though. Like,
great reactions.
Great reactions, great execution. Obviously very confident in himself. So, I mean, he's got the makings and the hallmark of a great player.
Self-confidence is really important, though. I think a lot of ST players, a lot of self-doubt. just because there's so many, there's so much depth in the scene.
Right.
Right. So you can lose to almost anybody.
Right.
But Sebastian, he does not think about it that way. He's so focused. He thinks he can beat anyone at any time.
And I think that's the right way to carry yourself. You know, when you're playing competition at this level, you really need that confidence to sort of bolster yourself and stay mentally strong.
Right.
Even if you have to fake it a little bit and just tell yourself that, like, hey, I'm the greatest player ever. I shouldn't lose. You need that confidence, you know, in some way. So we'll see what's going to happen here. And I think we're getting set up right now.
We're getting really close. I see Makiri sitting at the cab across from AfroLegends. Yeah, let's talk about Makiri. Is Makiri top 8? He is, right?
Oh, for singles?
Isn't he?
Not for singles. No, he was one away, and then he lost to Komoda.
Right,
this is team battle right now.
Okay, this
we're
is
doing
teams.
3-on-3s. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like up first we're going to have teams. Yeah, Makiri. So Makiri Ken. He just started playing in 2015.
Right.
I first met him at Defend the North up in New York. He was only visiting. He really only played ST casually because he was friends with Mattsun in Tokyo.
Right.
He's a really cool guy. Great. He's a musician. Makes his own music. And so I met him in New York, and he was coming to support Mattsun, right? Because he wasn't that strong of an ST player.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're only talking 3 years ago. But he really got bit by the ST bug, and he has been grinding it out at GameSpot Versus, at Hey Arcade,
right.
In Akihabara, and he's been playing against so many strong players. He is leveled up beyond belief. He is on Japan level, I think.
Oh, for sure. I think initially, like, he really fell in love with the community first.
Yeah.
We all got time to hang out with each other and whatnot, and the game was just sort of there. But now that he's living in Japan and working and making music, he's been playing regularly, like you said, at GameSpot Versus every single week. And in a very short span of 3 years, he's leveled up tremendously with not the strongest character in the game. You know, and Ken, not the strongest.
Mid-tier character.
Yeah, mid-tier character, yeah. So, I mean, we're excited to see how well he does here today.
But being able to improve, in just 3 years sounds like a long time. But you got to think, in ST competitions, a lot of these guys have 10 years of practice on you.
Right.
So being able to get to that level in 3 years is really an incredible accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really a big feat. Like you said, like when you start in Super Turbo, while we do have a lot of new players, a lot of guys who fight. Oh.
I hear people applauding. Looks like we're getting started.
Clapping? Yeah, we are live here. All right, we have Makiri Ken on player 1 side versus AfroLegends Deejay.
So in this matchup, we're going to see a lot of fireballs. Ken, I think Ken has a slight edge in the fireball game here, just because he has that super slow fireball. If he can get Deejay to block it, he can follow up with a fast fireball, start to walk forward, move Deejay into the corner. But I think Deejay ultimately has the edge because he has the touch of death combos. For
sure, and his normals certainly counter Ken's very effectively. So, But that being said, Ken has very dangerous close-range mix-ups, so if Makiri chooses, he can go close. But so far, it's got a pretty good life lead right now. All right.
One thing you might see from Ken in this matchup, if he's able to get a knockdown just like that, he's going to want to jump in with Fierce or jab, cancel into the Tatsu, and then he has so many plus frames after that. Right. He pretty much can have his way. He can walk up and sweep. He could DP. He can go in for a knee bash and then do it all over again. So Ken has a lot of dangerous mix-ups. Oh, timer scam there.
Yeah, I think Afro definitely doesn't want to get close to Makiri at this point. Ken's close-up game is too dangerous. Just get the life lead, play safe.
When you get a big life lead like that with Deejay.
Oh, the touch of death.
There's the touch of death combo. It's over.
Oh, got a little bit of health left. Chip out, I think. Yep. AfroLegends styling right now, doing some fancy training mode combos right now.
One thing, I think Deejay is underplayed, especially in the United States.
Yeah.
I think the reason for that is the machine gun uppercut input is so difficult.
It is.
There's a few different ways to do it, but all of them really take a lot of practice. It's unlike any other input in fighting games.
Yeah, it's certainly a high execution barrier, but outside of that, I mean, I always say he's like Guile and Chun put together. Amazing zoning plus amazing normals and strong combos, so definitely a strong competitor.
Is that Orf?
It is Orf, yes.
Yeah, so we've got Orf from the UK up against Afro. This is a high-level match. I know Damdai doesn't think that Ryu wins this matchup, but I feel like...
Of course he doesn't, because Afro beats him, but like...
I feel like Ryu has the edge here.
Mostly that's super. Like, right now, that super is a strong advantage if you can get it.
Orf has been so solid. His mix-ups are so scary. Great prediction power with the super.
I mean, Komoda gave Orf very high praise. He said outside of Japan, he's probably the strongest Ryu player right now, and I'm close to tempted to believe it. He's really an amazing player. So far in a very strong position here to close out on AfroLegends. Ryu's fireball trap from the corner against Deejay, very effective.
Yeah, Afro is stuck in the corner. It's going to be difficult to fight his way out. He really doesn't want Ryu to get the super, because as soon as Ryu gets the super, there's a lot of threats. He can do the gut punch to get close, super, or he could do gut punch, get close, then sweep into fireball, just keep Deejay locked down. Now he burned the super, but still really heavily in his favor. Ooh, that was a mistake.
Mr. Whip punish. Oh! And that was it.
He did not want that standing roundhouse. That
no,
was
he wanted the low roundhouse. You can whip punish Deejay sweep on a reaction, and that one small mistake cost him the round. This could be a big game changer for AfroLegends. Oh, nice jump roundhouse.
That Deejay jumping roundhouse, he can hit you from the other side of the screen.
Right, he has a very fast jump arc, has great range on that roundhouse.
Yeah, and when Ryu is throwing the fireball, he's sticking his arms way out there, so he's extending his hurt box. Deejay can hit him full screen. Exactly. Very annoying for a Ryu player to take that little bit of damage.
It's a big component of the matchup, but right now AfroLegends with strong corner control, but here comes Orf. All right, both players powered up, very aware of each other's super. Afro playing very safe right now, closes out strong.
Just like you see there, the jumping over the fireball with the jumping roundhouse completely changed the dynamics of that round right there. Because Orf went from a situation where, oh, maybe I can knock him down with a red fireball, get a mix-up and win, to a situation where now Afro really doesn't have to do anything. He's going to turtle now, heavy pressure to jump in, try to make something happen. Afro was able to sweep him.
Right. Having a life lead in this game is a huge value. Plus, when that clock's ticking down so fast, you feel that pressure to get back in the game and get some damage off.
So now we have the god himself, Komoda Blanka.
Right, the red beast.
Sudden red bite.
I mean, I think a lot of people agree that Blanka isn't the strongest character in the game, but Komoda makes it work, especially against his bad matchups.
Yeah, I think Blanka, one of the bottom 3 character in the game, really relies on trickery to win. There's a lot of things that he can do to get into the player's head. He's got the fast jump arc.
Right.
He's got multiple kinds of sweeps knockdown from long range. Then he's going to follow it up with a Blanka ball, start some kind of tricky mix-ups. But the problem in this match, Deejay really has a lot of tools against Blanka.
Yeah, his gameplay here is not even to Komoda get started right now, and this is probably one of Blanka's worst matchups.
Yeah.
Deejay's normals are very impressive. As long as he holds down back, Deejay can fight off pretty much anything he throws at him. Yeah,
Deejay can kind of just spam the crouching strong, crouching jabs. Deejay can't do a whole lot about that. Blanka can't do a whole lot about that. If Blanka tries to jump, he's going to eat up kicks.
All right, Komoda desperately getting some good hits in, but he doesn't have too much health.
Komoda really needs to make something special happen. He can travel under the Deejay's fireball.
Oh!
Yeah, gets caught with the jumping roundhouse.
Yeah, that was a rough situation. Afro perfectly happy sitting back in the corner, letting the clock run out on him. And yeah, he didn't have enough health to make big risks there.
Yeah, Afro does a really great job. He knows when to go on offense, and he knows when to turtle up. Because Deejay's sort of like, similar to Guile, he has that really great defensive game.
Right. All right, so that was pretty convincing OCV by AfroLegends.
One of the few characters in the game that I think that transitions so well from offense to defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, because he's got the touch of death combos, but he's also very similar to Guile. He has the fireball and the up kicks, almost like a flash kick.
Right. Very strong, versatile character. Has a lot of different options as to how you want to approach matchups. Aggressive, passive, all that kind of stuff. And AfroLegends did a great job closing out for his team. But let's see if they can do it again with... Let's see. Oh, Team Valle, Ultracombo, and Murasaki. So these guys are deliberating right now what kind of strategy they want to use.
Valle, I don't think Valle did as well in singles as he would have wanted to.
Right.
But in teams, he was doing amazing.
Right. I mean, you can never count out Alex Valle. He is Mr. Street Fighter, the legendary U.S. player who's been great at Alpha Series, Super Turbo, on and on and on.
He was able to beat Nuki's team basically single-handedly in teams.
Yeah.
Huge, yeah. That was really, really impressive.
Yeah, he's incredible. So we're going to see who they're going to send up first. I would imagine they would save Murasaki as their anchor because, I mean, he's the strongest player as his entire bracket, in my opinion. So,
it's interesting because I think that Dictator probably has the most disadvantaged matchups on that team, right? Because you got Valle with Ryu, really solid matchups. Obviously, O.Sagat, one of the characters with the most lopsided matchups in his favor.
Right.
So it's interesting saving Murasaki as the anchor, but I think he has the most ST tournament experience among the three.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And also, you know, Dictator is odd in that he's largely considered around mid-tier, but he also doesn't have completely horrible matchups. A lot of his matchups are mostly
about even,
6-4,
slight
even.
Disadvantage.
Right, they're no like complete blow-ups. So I feel like Dictator,
like a Zangief where everything's bad.
Yeah, it's like bad, like 8-2, right? Like you're not gonna win unless they fall asleep. But they're sending Valle up first.
And I think before this match starts, I think that Dictator's a little bit underrated because of that. Just look at the tournament results, you can see that Dictator does really well.
Right. Wait, is this? Oh no, they're
just killing characters off now.
Yeah, so again, we have AfroLegends versus Alex Valle. It's funny because AfroLegends, when he first started playing Street Fighter, he was actually came up under the tutelage of Alex Valle. They happened to find each other on, I think, the GameFAQs forum way back in the day.
Oh, man, what a blast from the past.
I'm dating myself there, but yeah, they figured out they both lived in the same area, and AfroLegends just started going to Alex Valle's house and just playing regularly.
That's
and
awesome.
They're both amazing players right now, so it's going to be a teacher versus student type fight right now. I'm sure they played many times
behind this one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, Afro off to a good start. Cross up. Oh, missed the combo.
Yeah, I think he mistimed the jump in a little bit, or maybe he didn't have enough time to get it as meaty as he wanted.
Right, that could be a big deal because now Alex Valle has corner control. Oh, nice trade.
Nice.
Yeah, that DJ crouch fear is, oddly enough, great at beating low attacks usually most of the time. Sometimes trade, and if it does trade, it's massively in your favor.
One thing you see from DJ players that they like to do with that crouching fierce is they'll throw it out and make it look like they're standing up. Right, so then you try to jump over and then they get you with the up kicks.
Yeah, that's the old trick from way back in the day.
Still works.
Yeah, it still works. I mean, the great thing about this game is that everything your opponent does or does not do is super important. You can really focus and pay attention. So it's possible to do weird fakes like that. Oh, DJ's in.
Wow, really nice confirm there by Afro into the short up kick.
Yeah, great little three-piece. Went for the throw there. Alex Valle said no. Checked him with the crouch beating fireball.
Valle fighting his way out of the corner, but man, duff.
Yeah, that crouch fear is a beast. Okay, Alex Valle.
Oh, it hits like a truck.
It does. Oh, and unsurprisingly, they're sending Ultracombo out there.
And it's not just a footsie tool. If DJ gets a really deep, meaty jump in, cross up, he can use that as part of the as a part of the combo.
Yeah.
Insane amounts of damage.
Yeah, and it links after a jab, after a cross up, which is ridiculous.
So here is Ultracombo. Gotta think that O.Sagat is heavily favored here. He's just he has a better anti-air than DJ, better fireball, hit combos. Right, so okay, O.Sagat doesn't have one hit touch of death combos, but they might as well be.
They might as well be. It's funny because on paper, definitely Sebastian's character is favored, but historically, AfroLegends has always won their matchups.
Right.
But again, this is a single game, so anything can happen. Yeah, it's odd that people know that Sagat beats DJ, but AfroLegends always wins this matchup. It's insane.
Sure. You got to think Afro has a lot of experience against Ultracombo. They've played a lot.
Right, Ultracombo, Alex Valle, a bit of John Choi in there, Mike Watson, so nothing he hasn't seen before. What is going on here?
Wow, it looked like Ultracombo used that normal to make DJ whiff the jump in.
Yeah, push his hurt box a little bit forward enough to whiff it, and then just
very high level stuff. But it may have been an anti-air attempt.
It may have been. I mean, either way it worked out. Ultracombo moving his way to the third round here. Let's see if he can close out against AfroLegends.
Nice start to this round by Ultracombo. He's a little hesitant to throw fireballs. Wow, interesting. He got backed up right into the corner. Now it's not looking so good.
I mean, I think a lot of
Afro fully in control.
I think a lot of it, he's very aware that Afro's really good at jumping over that fireball, so you got to be tricky with their zoning patterns. Oh, there's that big jump in. This anti-air attempt, and that's it.
There's that jumping roundhouse.
I know Ultracombo's pissed off about that one.
Big foot. DJ's foot is like huge.
It's got a big hitbox. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a size 19 sneaker, man.
I know he got big feet. So far, AfroLegends pretty much carrying his team at this point in time. So, but now the real test coming up.
Next, Murasaki Vega, deadly.
The purple Dictator colors.
For those who don't know, Murasaki means purple.
It does. It does. Not very complicated to see why, given his color choice. This is considered a horrible matchup for a Dictator. But you never know. You get one good read, one good cross-up attempt, and you can make it happen.
Yeah, that's the great thing about Dictator, is that even in the matchups that he's not favored, all he really needs is a cross-up and to touch of death, and the round's over.
Just give him one good jump in, he'll make it happen. Oh, missed the TOD cross-up attempt.
And even the scissor kick pressure is enough to win him rounds a lot of the time. Even if he doesn't get a touch of death, just get a really good sequence with the scissor kicks, and a lot of times that's enough to take the round down.
Oh, absolutely. But mostly I'm impressed with Murasaki's defense. I mean, it's very, very difficult. Sorry, guys. I see a no signal sign.
Yeah, we lost signal. Okay.
Oh, here we go. We have backup cameras. Thank God. Okay, here we go. Oh, big cross-up attempt.
Murasaki blocking a cross-up.
Oh, we're back live. Okay. Murasaki has one round on the board. Oh. Nice fireball. Oh, big jump in. Oh, the tick throw wins out for AfroLegends, taking round 2.
Rounds now. Third round.
Yeah, very difficult. But like I said, Murasaki's defense is absolutely incredible because, you know, he has very poor anti-air options, and somehow he makes it work with very limited tools.
Yeah, Murasaki off to a really nice life lead here. Oh, good block. He gets thrown, but it's better than getting hit with a machine gun uppercut.
Oh, absolutely. But you can never count Deejay out.
And here come the scissor kicks. You have to block.
Oh, nice anti-air super.
He doesn't get a lot of damage, but he does push Afro into the corner, and that's enough.
Wow, there you go.
He's able to get the Devil's Reverse.
Finally, someone can take out AfroLegends, so now his team's got to back him up a little bit and do some work against the Purple Dictator himself. And next up to bat, we got Damdai coming up. Obviously, a legend in his own right. Definitely one of the strongest U.S. players, strongest Ryus around.
Damdai can't be feeling good about playing against Murasaki. I know he's struggled against other Dictator players in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Generally able to win, but Murasaki's on another level.
He's on a level, but I know that Damdai Riz 1 used to play a lot back in the day, so he definitely knows the matchup, but he doesn't know Murasaki.
But Riz always gave Damdai a test. It always came down to like the last round.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a testament to how good Riz 1 is, you know? One of the strongest Dictators in the country right now.
Well, we're having a little bit of trouble with the signal here.
All right, but big shout out to the stream production for the backup camera there. Very smart choice there.
Murasaki off to a quick round 1 victory. Pressuring Damien.
I mean, traditionally, Ryu's red fireball gives him a lot of trouble, but as you can see, Murasaki just going all over him.
There you go with the scissor kick pressure. You don't need to get that cross-up TOD to win the game.
Exactly.
Just crouching forward into scissor kick does tremendous damage right into a knockdown.
Right.
You get to mix him up again.
Love this character. Honestly, Dictator is one of my favorite, most well-designed characters in fighting game history. Has an odd mix of like strong mobility options, good walk speed, great ground pressure, but at the same time, you knock him down, he becomes all but useless, and it's hard to get back
really doesn't have a great reversal option.
Just super, which is difficult to get.
Just block or super.
Okay, next up we got Mattsun versus Murasaki. Both players from different regions of Japan, but they've both been around the scene a long time, so I'm sure they're familiar with each other's playstyles. Nice double.
Really nice air-to-air by Murasaki. Mattsun with the stylish stuff. Really cool block strings. Again,
juggle.
Murasaki's ready for that air-to-air.
Whoa, what was that nonsense?
Standing jab.
Oh, the uppercut didn't work out.
Generally, Dictator can get a juggle after the super, but I think Murasaki maybe thought it wasn't going to hit, so he opted not to try that.
Right. Plus, you know, you sacrifice a bit of damage, but you still have that super to threaten Ken with, so sometimes it's probably a good idea to save the super for the neutral game. Mattsun with the mix-ups. All right, Mattsun got some good damage off that.
Oh, reversal Tatsu. He doesn't want to have to block.
Oh, Ken with a very thin life lead is being bled out by Murasaki.
Kind of in a scramble right now.
Oh, the jump medium punch. And that's it.
Murasaki's reaction to Ken's jump is so good.
He's good. His defense is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That is not easy to do. Oh, was that it? That was grand finals?
For teams, yeah. For teams.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean,
Ultracombo, Murasaki, and Valle, the team champions.
Yeah, Murasaki doing a good job closing out for his team. As you can see, amazing player, strong reaction, strong execution, and now we get to see what these guys get to do in single side as they move on stage here.
Oh, that was quicker than I expected, but I guess it was.
I mean, it's teams.
It was the last three
Yeah,
matches, sure.
so.
Kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
That's okay. So, yeah, the show's not over. We still got singles coming up, top 8 for Tournament Legends 3.
A lot of great matches coming up, still to come.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so, I mean, that's going to be a huge confidence booster for Murasaki winning the team tournaments and winning it for his team, so to speak. So, we're going to see what's going on next. Okay, we have, is that Ultracombo sitting down?
Yeah, looks like it.
I believe so. So I think he's first up to bat. Ultracombo is on winner's side of top 8. I'm not quite sure who his opponent is, but we'll find out pretty soon. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in today. It is Tournament Legends 3, the encore, so we do have a strong collection of players from all over the world coming together to put on a good show for you guys.
Last Tournament of Legends, 2014, right?
Man, has it been that long?
It has been a long time.
Feels like it hasn't been that long, but I'm sure it's been like 4 years.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But, how do you feel about the competition this year versus the previous?
Oh, man. I guess we don't have Mao this year, right? And everyone, when people think of SD competition, they think right away of Mao.
Right.
But I think the level of competition this year is just as high, if not as high, as previous years.
Oh, we're going live with the game, guys. Yeah, we're live here. All right, guys, we got Ultracombo versus Shogatsu right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this match heavily favored for O.Sagat. Not even close. Well, it looks like the match hasn't started yet.
Oh, we're timing out. Sorry, guys. Bit of confusion there on stage, but I think we're briefly timing out. Yeah. I think Shogatsu's quite happy with that.
It will be Shogatsu versus Ultracombo, though.
All right, so O.Sagat versus Honda. Not the easiest match.
Nightmare match for Honda. Yesterday in top 32, Shogatsu was able to soundly defeat Justin Wong's O.Sagat with Old Honda. I was asking him about it after the match, and Shogatsu said Justin doesn't know Old Honda. But Sebastian is going to be prepared. He's Ultracombo. He is an ST specialist, so
for sure.
He is going to know the matchup. He's played against Killer Miller's Honda, which is top quality, so he knows exactly what he needs to do to win this match.
Right, like I said, he definitely knows the matchup, but I'm not sure if he knows Shogatsu, because Shogatsu, I mean, he is Old Honda. Nobody plays that character like him, and he has a strange way of making Honda work in the worst matchups possible. So,
what you're going to see in the match, Honda's going to have to neutral jump a lot of fireballs. It almost becomes not an ST match, almost like a mini game, right? Where you have to navigate this maze of fireballs to get close.
Right.
And that's where Old Honda can do his damage. Sure, he can go over the low tiger shot with headbutt, and that can get him a knockdown and get him in. But you're going to see Ultracombo doing a lot of fireball fakes and high tigers to keep Shogatsu from getting any ideas of trying that.
Right. O.Sagat's zoning pattern, I often call it's like dodging machine gun fire while running through a barbed wire maze with mines underneath you. So definitely not easy, but if Shogatsu could get in that range where he can do crouch jab against the fireball and keep himself there, he'll get some good damage off. So I think that'll be
the interesting thing about Old Honda is that when he's doing the hands, he can hold forward on the stick and move forward. Right. With new Honda, it depends on what strength of hands you do, right? So if you're doing the fierce hands, you'll move further up. If you're doing jab hands, you won't move at all. Strong hands, right? You move a little bit.
Like that.
But Old Honda can just keep doing hands and just keep moving forward. So yeah, like a freight train.
Yeah, right. On paper, you think that they wouldn't be that different, but like new Honda having that mobility option with hands versus Old Honda kind of moving slow and steady, but able to keep the positioning that he wants, often makes them completely different characters with different strategies and different approaches.
But it's not all good stuff for Old Honda.
No.
Okay. Looks like the match hasn't. No, the match hasn't started.
They're just killing the character off stage.
Old Honda has to make a lot of. If you want to be an Old Honda player, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. If you're not playing new Honda, no throw tech, no Oicho throw, okay, no super. New Honda super is not that great, but still, in some situations, it can be good.
Right.
As we saw yesterday with Killer Miller, incredible walk-up super.
That slow walk speed is walking right in front of Honda, activating and getting full hits. Yeah, I know, it's
very
ridiculous.
Gutsy, very gutsy.
Ridiculous. Yeah, so generally, if you pick Old Honda, you kind of sacrifice your defensive options for okay offensive options. So that's the trade-off you got to make here.
So yeah, we're just waiting to start, but we should be getting underway momentarily.
Yeah, we apologize for the delay, guys. It's often difficult streaming off these old hardware and equipment. So we're doing. The production staff working hard to bring some the show back to you guys.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
In the meantime, you got to think that Sebastian is feeling good about having to play against Shogatsu.
Right. It's a great draw for him in terms of the matchup. So I'm sure he's very, very confident.
All right. So yeah,
here we go, guys.
The feed is back. Already, Shogatsu trying to walk Ultracombo down into the corner. Gets a nice knockdown. Whoa, that's big damage.
Yeah, that's where Shogatsu wants to be, right there at that range, where he can use his jabs to counter put the low tiger shot.
Even if he has to eat a few fireballs to stay in, that's a sacrifice that Shogatsu's going to make. Right. He's willing to bulldog into a few fireballs if it means that can keep him close.
Right, as a Honda player, you have to make sacrifices and big risks to get the position you want and get big damage off. Definitely round one paying off for Shogatsu.
Really impressive use of the jet fireball to go over and move forward. And this is really what you're going to see in this match. O.Sagat wants to move backwards, throw a lot of tiger shots, keep Honda from getting in. Honda wants to get as close as possible. He just wants to lay hands on O.Sagat.
Right. Oh, Honda's bleeding. Oh! Nice crouch strong check, preventing Honda from walking in doing the throw.
A big aspect of old Honda, his offensive game is getting that grab, right? Because he has a lot of Oki options after that. And the standing jab also kind of unique with ST, as far as ST characters really using the jab. I think that's a normal you don't see a lot from other characters.
Right, right. I mean, right now Shogatsu with a pretty strong life lead. But with that being said, O.Sagat with even a sliver of health can be a huge threat. But here comes Shogatsu. Oh,
whoa.
The sand pierce chop!
That karate chop.
Right, that's a big advantage of O.Honda is that his stand heavy punch just does that chop.
Sure, with new Honda, that's a proximity normal, right? That's a close.
Yes, he does that horrible kind of low poke. But having that as an anti-air is a very strong tool for O.Honda.
Right, so that's one small advantage I think for old Honda is that's just his regular normal for stand fierce.
Right. All right, Shogatsu up 1-0.
Very impressive so far from Shogatsu.
I mean, that's a great first game win for Shogatsu, a bit of a confidence booster, but he's got to earn this the hard way now. He's got to win 2 more games against Ultracombo. Never an easy task.
Look at Shogatsu's space.
Oh, the jump in! Oh,
he knows exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, I would say Shogatsu is probably one of the most mentally strong players I've ever fought.
Yeah.
He never tilts. He plays the same way at round 1 start as he does if he has a pixel of health.
And he knows the odds. He knows exactly what he has to do to win in these bad matchups, and there are a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When you're a Honda player, you really don't want to see a fireball character across the screen from you because you know it's going to be tough.
Oh, man.
Shogatsu up to a quick 2-0 lead right now.
The same finish. Shogatsu proving that he's very, very happy taking trades if he has a life.
So much experience in this matchup. And it's funny because in Japan, not a lot of players use O.Sagat, right? Because I think not for the reasons a lot of people think. It's not that he's soft banned or anything, but it's that he's a secret character, right? You have to enter a code to use him.
Right.
And there's a bit of, in Japan, right, people just want to use the standard character instead of inputting code. So in general, you don't see a lot of old characters.
Yeah, it's fairly real. It's like culturally frowned upon to pick old characters.
Yeah.
But I mean, clearly hasn't stopped them being very proficient at the matchup. As you see right now, Shogatsu.
Yeah, Shogatsu knows exactly what he needs to do.
So far, they're pretty easy life lead, but it's bleeding very quickly. Oh man, those tiger shots are so fast right now. Nice stand jab anti-air.
The use of stand jab is always so impressive. Again, like I said, it's a normal. Is this a double KO?
Ooh, double KO, but the middle of the screen. Yep.
Standing jab, crouching jab, really just not something you see in Super Turbo because all the normals are so safe and you get so much hit stun. People tend to use strong or fierce,
right.
Or roundhouse, right? That's really what you see the most. So really unique seeing the standing jab, anti-airing with standing jab and stuff like that. The only other character I can think of is like Dalsim.
Well, right? He has pretty good jabs.
Yeah.
Very, very decent. But so far, Shogatsu having a fairly easy time pushing 7 in the corner. Nice trade on the fireball. He'll take a few more of those. Oh, nice whiff. Yeah, Shogatsu using that jab headbutt to go over the low tiger shot so that he won't get uppercutted as a punish if he heads deep in.
Shogatsu bulldogging forward. Once he starts the hands, Ultracombo is disincentivized from trying to throw a fireball. He doesn't want to trade when he doesn't have a life lead.
Exactly. So the trade game very, very important in this matchup.
And doing tiger uppercuts is very risky. Oh, another thing about old Honda is that the standing short knocks down. So that's kind of a funny normal.
Right, and it has the same animation as the heavy
same
kick.
animation, but starts up much quicker. And
starts up quicker, and the block is a lot shorter. It
Right.
keeps you in closer range, so not as much pushback. Oh, here comes Shogatsu with the chip damage. Oh, he wants to trade so bad. Oof.
Those footsies are just elite.
Man, Shogatsu is a tank. He's gonna push his way in regardless of what your best intentions are.
Shogatsu's footsies are just on another level. He knows exactly where he needs to be on the screen to give himself the best chance.
Right, and as a Honda player, it's very easy to get tilted and want to be aggressive and get in and do big damage.
Sure.
But Shogatsu happy to sort of play slow, play easy, get the life lead, and just run the clock out.
Yeah, you're so right about that. He doesn't get shook. When you're Honda, you're going to get hit with a lot of fireballs. You can't let that bother you. You have to think of your life as a resource as a Honda player.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a big aspect of Super Turbo that I think we all love, is using your health as a resource to make risks, or not take risks, need be. And next up the bat, we got the legendary Nuki, the Japanese god himself, against Toronto's finest, Jimmy B. Okay, I think we're good here. We're live.
So I know that LordJimmyBones, he definitely feels that Chun is a tough matchup.
I mean, if you follow Twitter, you know he doesn't have a lot of love for ChunLi.
Right. Right. I think in the ST community, for one reason or another, Chun has been underrated. For no reason that I can think of that makes sense.
I mean,
she's solidly, I think, top 3.
You think so?
Yeah.
Over Vega and Balrog and Dawson?
Man, it's tough. The top 4 is so
good.
close. The
top 4
is so close.
Okay. I'll take top 4.
It's definitely, a lot of people when they think of the ST tier list, they think, oh, just Claw, right? Claw is like at triple S, right? And then everybody else is like A tier. But no, the top 4 is so close. A lot of people I speak to think Chun is top 3 in the game.
Wow,
and
okay.
Nuki is so good.
He's incredible. Look at that, using all the tricks he knows.
Yeah, Nuki using the head stomp to kind of make his hitbox really weird. It changes the mechanics of how Chun is jumping, so then he can get a surprise grab when he lands.
Right, plus the head stomp has extremely good air-to-ground priority.
Right.
So you can't even challenge it in the air. Very strong moves here.
Nice sequence there from JimmyBones.
Great anti-air, but Nuki puts him in the corner for once, and that could be a game changer.
So much damage. Nuki knows exactly when to go and walk up and get those throws using Chun's super fast walk speed.
Fast walk speed, plus probably the most damaging throw in the game, not counting the grappling characters.
Chunks of damage.
Right. I believe the SoCal legend DGV once called Game Genie Chun because it just feels like she has natural advantage over everybody.
One button SPD.
Yeah. So Nuki taking the first game there, very convincing fashion. Let's see if JimmyBones can make some adjustments to his game.
Yeah, Jimmy was looking good in that second round. He put it together a nice sequence, but a couple throws, and it was just all over.
I mean, admittedly, it is somewhat a difficult match for Boxer.
Really nice block strength from Nuki here. He's such a pro.
Yeah, that her crouch medium kick and the lightning legs give Boxer a hard time.
I really love that crouching short, crouching forward into fireball.
Oh my goodness!
A lot of Chuns, I think, don't even think to use that, the crouching short, but it makes your opponent block a little bit longer. It gives you a longer turn.
Nuki with strong offense and defense right now. Nice save.
Nuki pushing JimmyBones into the corner, looking very dominant right now.
Oh, but JB has a shot here. That tick throw game, very oppressive. And corner control, nice up headbutt.
Nice. Makes Nuki burn the super. Bit of a scramble situation.
Oh, the call out though.
The neck breaker is so oppressive.
Yeah, that neck breaker is amazing. As you saw there, Nuki used it to dodge the headbutt and get a good punish on him.
Right. People complain a lot about Claw's wall dive, but Chun, it's very similar almost to the wall dive. It's hard to predict where you're going to get hit from the front, behind.
Right.
There's a lot of tricks that Chun players can do to make it even more confusing. Just very visually confusing, the neck breaker.
Right. But of course a Claw player would say that.
I'm a little biased.
Yeah. It's important to tell people, asterisk, I am a Claw player. But right now, Nuki proving why Chun possibly one of the top 4 characters in the game. So far not having...
Yeah, the reason for that, her normals are so good. Her super, I think, is the best in the game. Being able to charge it up, walk forward just like that, right there didn't hit, but the chip is also fantastic. If she lands a super, if she's mid-screen, she can get up kicks after that, do 70% damage.
Right, very scary character. Very versatile, both offense and defense.
And she builds a super very quickly as also.
Super quick. So best super in the game, plus can build it very quickly. Which Nuki's trying to do right now.
Already on match point here.
Oh, the footsies from Nuki right now.
The standing light.
Oof. And a quick 3-0 for Nuki. He's moving on.
Nuki's looking so strong.
Yeah, I mean, Nuki looks like he hasn't lost a single step in Super Turbo. I think he hasn't played in quite some time. I know he played last week at GameSpot versus a local game center in Tokyo.
Get warmed up.
Yeah, right.
But Nuki, he's just a multi-game master. He plays the Alpha Series. He plays Third Strike. Of course, ST.
Of course.
I know he's even won tournaments in Virtua Fighter.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know that. He was a Virtua Fighter player, actually. Oh, okay.
So a multi-game specialist, the retro god. I think he's got to be one of the favorites to win the whole thing.
Oh, for sure. From round one start when the tournament started, yeah, he was definitely a favorite to win, but you never know what's going to happen here. Definitely Murasaki playing out of his mind right now, so he's got a good shot at winning this as well.
Yeah, I think Murasaki maybe has the best chance against him. I think Shogatsu and AfroLegends, it'll be very tough for them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Nuki won't make it easy.
Maybe Orf, though, if Orf really, really plays strong.
Yeah, I know Orf hasn't...
Because Ryu just does well against Chun.
He does. Plus, like, he hasn't made a huge name for himself. He's won a few tournaments here and there, but I think this is the biggest tournament he's ever been to, so I know for a fact he's trying to make a name for himself, so to speak. So, and he'll first start off trying to do that against AfroLegends.
Speaking of Orf, we have AfroLegends versus Orf in the classic Boxer versus Ryu matchup.
Yeah, America versus England. Let's do this. Very patriotic set going on. Ooh, Afro's in there. Corner carry combo. Let's go. Oh.
Nice use of the Tatsu there.
Yeah, Tatsus are a very strange punish escape option depending on the matchup.
In this match, Ryu wants to keep Boxer mid to long range. You don't want to let Boxer get close where his normals are superior to what Ryu can do. Of course, Ryu has the uppercut, but it can be easily punished, just like you see there, if you whiff with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Both characters, I should say, both have amazing supers. It'll really come down to neutral, how well Ryu can keep a Boxer at bay here. Nice Tatsu
Really
punish.
nice use of the Tatsu there. Again.
Wow.
Psychic DP. When you're a Ryu player, you play against a lot of boxers, you just kind of get a sense when Boxer wants to get in or throw in a rush up or a rush lower. So you get like a sense of when you need to just throw out a DP.
But never count Alfred out here. He's got a sliver of health, but he has super on deck, so all he needs is one good super. That's over for Orf.
Very tense situation here.
Pressure. Oh, there's a gap. Oh!
Nice.
Great job from Orf.
Sometimes between the second and third hit of Boxer's super, there's a gap where you can reverse them.
Yeah, often dependent on the spacing. Typically not so in the corner, but Afro just got a little too much range in that situation.
Well, usually only in the corner.
I see a mid-screen.
Mid-screen?
Yeah.
Pretty rare.
Rare, but
even it... Right, a lot of people think, oh, all you can get is like a DP or something, but no, you can actually combo in between those hits. You can get like a crouch jab into a combo.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you can do a ton of damage if Boxer is a little bit loose throwing out the super.
Oof. After a pretty big life lead, one big jump in and a sweep, and Orf will take the first game. I'm sure Afro isn't too happy about that.
Yeah,
but that being said, 3 out of 5 is a long set.
I think those names need to be switched. It's Orf that's up 1. So Orf up to a 1-0 lead. This would be a huge victory for him if he's able to do this against AfroLegends.
Yeah, Afro normally can pick between Deejay or Boxer as his tournament characters, but he feels very comfortable in the Boxer versus Ryu
Boxer's definitely favored against Ryu. I think maybe 6-4 advantage for Boxer.
That's about right. I think most will agree there. I mean, when Boxer gets super, it's anyone's game at that point.
Right. So not an overwhelming advantage for Boxer, and definitely as a Ryu player, you feel that you should be able to win this. You've got all the tools to win it, but a difficult match. One thing that makes it especially tough is that Boxer can charge up his super while navigating the fireball pressure. Right?
Yeah.
He can do the headbutt through fireballs.
Right, and I think that's a big strategy that a lot of boxers employ. Just sort of slowly building meter, not doing anything too risky with the rushdown game.
Right,
get super, and then you can play your game.
Because once Boxer gets a super, it really changes the way footsies are being played.
Right, at that half-screen distance, you have to be aware that super can punish literally anything you throw out, so... the big advantage.
And it does tremendous damage. And it pushes you all the way to the corner, unless your boxer's in the corner himself. Generally pushes him all the way to the corner.
Right. Currently, Afro okay with the slow speed.
Misses his jump in there. Now he's cornered himself, but he's got a tremendous life lead.
Yeah, Afro doing a good job, proving that he's willing to play slow. As long as he has life lead, he can sit on it with super and just let Orf attack him. And
really
make
nice
him
pressure with normals in the tap there, pushing Orf to the corner instantly. I really love the way Afro uses the tap. I think other boxers just they don't use it as clean.
Right. Yeah, he both uses it as a movement tool as well as like putting people in weird block screens, all the while building meter and safe on blocks. So
the thing about using the tap is you really have to know what you're doing, because it not only does he have to say 1, right, or 3, so it's pretty telegraphed. But boxer also. It takes a lot longer. It's not as fast as the low rush.
Right.
So you really have to employ it at the right time to not get punished for using it.
Exactly. But the big advantage is that he can't do it at any time. And, Boxer being a charge character, he can't do his special moves whenever he wants. So
right.
Very hard to predict when that tap's going to come out.
If you want to charge up the tap, you have to sacrifice. Generally, what boxer players will do is they'll hold down all 3 kicks.
Right.
So you won't have sweep available to you. You can still do the low rush to knock people down, but you really have to know what you're doing. You have to be an expert.
Exactly. I mean, you generally want to have your punches available for the low rush, for the headbutt. Jab combo.
Missed opportunity there.
Oh, Afro with a rare execution mistake. Nerves getting to him, perhaps.
Afro definitely wanted to do crouch jab, stand jab, super, or even just crouch jab, super. Either way.
Catches on the way up. Oh, wait for the throw.
Ooh. A little bit helter-skelter that round. But Afro's able to take it down, go up 2-1.
Right, great counter poke from AfroLegends. Boxer's sweep, very, very difficult to whiff punish. So, great use of that there. Afro is up 2-1 over Orf. But never count Orf out, man. He's an amazing player, can adapt very well to situations.
Nice use of the crouching fierce there. Boxer has a great crouch fierce. A lot of boxer players opt to just use the headbutt to anti-air, but the crouch fierce does great damage. Comes out very fast. And it's just easier sometimes to press the crouch fierce instead of going to upright, going to charging, down back, down
the up. No!
Really nice super there.
Orf missing his meaty super, getting punished hard for it there. AfroLegends doing a good job keeping his head in the game. Closing out strong. That might be tilting for Orf. This could be a problem.
Great pressure here.
Here comes Afro. Oh, gets out with the Tatsu. Now Afro's
neutral jump.
All right, Orf in strong positioning right now, but Boxer with super, anything goes. Oh, no anti-air. Nice first upper
gimmicks there from Boxer.
Nice headbutt through the
really
fireball.
Great reaction. And that's it.
Orf closing out strong against, AfroLegends closing out strong against Orf.
That's something you see from really strong boxers. When they're in close range, trying to react to the fireball with headbutt, get the knockdown. Just difficult to do because you're so close, right? It's one thing to headbutt through the fireball when you're full screen or mid screen. You have a lot of time. But when you're reacting to a fireball that's happening right in front of you, almost point blank, it's still possible, but it's really you're straining the limits of what's possible to react to.
Exactly, but in that moment, AfroLegends did a good job closing out.
Was able to do it, yeah. Right. Very clutch.
But shout out to Orf coming all the way from the UK, placing top 8 here at Tournament of Legends 3.
Orf,
amazing player.
Incredible player.
Absolutely.
Really impressed with how he played.
Okay, next up to bat, we have a loser side match. Oh, some Japanese versus Japanese violence going on.
Komoda versus Murasaki.
Yeah, both players from Osaka. They play regularly with each other at Empara and Nayagawa ABC, those two main game centers over there. So we're going to see how well they do. Dictator, Blanka, not a very common matchup that you see all the time. How do you feel about this one?
I think Blanka... Dictator is definitely not Blanka's worst matchup. I think there's a lot of things Blanka can do. I think the jumping short is difficult for Dictator to deal with.
Of course.
Right, like we said before, Dictator doesn't really have a lot of great reversal options. So a lot of times he's just going to have to block the jumping short. And if you have to do that, it leads to a lot of shenanigans from Blanka.
Exactly. All right, we're going live here. Murasaki Vega versus Komoda. These guys are very, very familiar with each other's play styles. Both playing very passive right now, giving each other the respect they deserve.
Feeling each other out a little bit.
Yeah, this is a match where
already you see Komoda employing the jumping short.
Yeah, it's a match where we'll probably see Murasaki play a little more passive, trying to get the hits in when he can. Just playing very safe and conservative here. Nice stand short from Komoda.
I think as if you're a Dictator player, you don't want to block the jumping short and be standing. You'd rather just try to jump away and get hit air to air with it. That way you kind of just take a little bit of damage, reset it to neutral, instead of getting into this situation where now you have to take a bunch of damage from the fight grab.
Right, as a Dictator player, you want to be in the position where you can move at any time. Once you stop moving, you're forced to block and respect mix-ups, you're going to die.
Just changing the momentum on a dime, though.
Right.
Whoa, okay. Standing short, beating out the stand roundhouse there.
I mean, that stand light kick from Blanka, definitely a good counter poke tool. It has no real hurt box on it, so often works to counter poke that standing
electricity there. Not really a great special.
It's pretty bad. it's got
very
some
stylish
trick plays.
though.
Whoa, a jump back?
I think the jump back might have been a mistake.
Oh, well, it might be to bait the super.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah.
So far, Komoda looking very happy sitting on his life lead. 35 seconds left on the clock, which ticks down very, very quickly in Super Turbo.
Yeah, that jumping short, just a great normal against Dictator. Dictator really doesn't have a whole lot of things to deal, a whole lot of ways to deal with that. But I think, like you said, Komoda playing a little bit more passively. He's the life lead. He doesn't want to get supered. But now the life lead's in doubt. I don't think he has it anymore.
That could be it. That could be it. Yep. Wait. Oh my! What?
Wow.
How much chip did that Blanka ball do?
Okay, that. Very interesting sequence there.
I mean, Murasaki had the right idea. I had the life lead.
Whoa, electricity knocking down Murasaki. Murasaki stuck in the corner, but he's able to escape with cycle pressure.
Like I mentioned before, fantastic defense from Murasaki. A lot of Dictators will just hold that jump in, but nope, he finds a way to move out of there as fast as he can.
That was so cool the last round. And Komoda did a great job waiting until the timer was almost over, because if he did it a little too early, Dictator's going to punish easily with the cycle crusher.
Exactly. At a high level, this game comes down to timing very often. Oh, he misses it? No punish?
Nice use of the up ball there.
Great punish. Ooh, the double medium takes
Komoda,
it.
Blanka, so nasty.
Yeah, Komoda, the legendary Red Beast himself. Going against his hometown favorite, Murasaki. So far with a 1-0 lead. Winning out with very close rounds here. Nice scissor. Bit of chip damage from Murasaki. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, Murasaki's so great at using the cycle crusher. Spaces it in a way that it's safe after he lands. A lot intermediate Dictators, they'll just throw out the cycle crusher, the fierce one every time, and get punished for it. Really nice combo there.
Ooh, the three-piece wins it for Komoda. Okay, this is looking bad for Murasaki. Komoda's winning these rounds more and more convincingly with each
Komoda off to a really big lead. Komoda's so patient. He knows he's going to win the air-to-air game. All he has to do is make Dictator block a jumping short, and then he could start his mix-up game.
Oh, here comes Komoda all over Murasaki.
And you see Murasaki jumping back. He does not want to block the jumping short on the ground.
Oh, these trades are bad, but here's Murasaki. And
nice
the tick
throw
will do it. All right, Murasaki getting some momentum here. And let's see what he can do with it. All right, Murasaki has to be careful getting pushed in the corner. And that's where Blanka wants to play.
Interesting trade there.
Yeah, he wants to get out of there as soon as he can. Maintain what thin life lead he has.
Yeah, it's still very early in this round.
This trade backs off. All right, Murasaki back in the corner. Might have to look for escape here. Oh, goes for it. And again.
Komoda's slowly getting back into the corner now.
Oh, clean hits.
A lot of trades in this round.
Ooh! Murasaki with the life lead now. 12 seconds? 12
Running
seconds?
away. Yeah, he doesn't want any.
Oh my goodness! The punish. Only thing having 3, 2, super. Oh, are you serious again? Wow.
Komoda, maybe Komoda just knows more about this matchup. In the clutch moments, he's been able to find the right line to win.
Right, I think Komoda's showing what a big advantage having experience is right now.
Yeah.
Making some clutch plays here in the final seconds of each round. Komoda's up 2-0.
How amazing is that? He knew he had to hold the super right. With Blanka, you can kind of hold how long Blanka charges it up, right, the first part.
Right, for a bit.
He knew he had to stay in that state as long as possible.
All right, back to neutral with these two.
Rainbow roll, not a move you see very often.
Might have been a mistake.
Komoda gets away with it.
It's pretty bad.
Again,
might have been a mistake.
Rainbow roll again, okay. Komoda's showing off. He mistimes his jump there, though.
All right, plenty of time left on the clock. Any player's game right now. All you need is 2 or 3 clean hits. There's the first one.
Whoa, that drop kick from Blanka.
All right, Komoda backing off, not overpressing his position. Happy to have the life lead and play out the clock. Oh, another good hit. Whoa!
Unbelievable.
What? That might have been an up ball. The classic Komoda special.
I think you're right. Yeah, I can't imagine he meant to get it. Standing roundhouse. It worked, though. It looked very stylish.
I mean, he'll take it. Murasaki off to a pretty good start right now. Pretty hefty 70% life lead, quickly increasing as time goes on. Great escape option.
Yeah, Murasaki just keeping Komoda away. He doesn't want any part of those mix-ups. I think maybe the rainbow roll wasn't a mistake. It looks like he's trying to do that now.
Could be. Wait, Komoda with mix-ups?
Here we go.
Grab. What's the next follow-up? Ooh! Guess Psycho. Chip damage. Safe play. Murasaki winning that round pretty convincingly.
Yeah, I think Komoda just was too much of a life deficit there to take that round down.
Okay, seems like Murasaki's doing a little bit better here. His strategy's working out better. Nice cross under. The cheap stuff.
Whoa,
wow, great
interrupting
punish.
The Psycho Crusher with up ball.
This is the tick grab.
There is a little bit of a gap between the hits of Psycho Crusher. Some characters are able to punish in between.
Right, and Blanka's up ball is a 1 frame startup, 0 frame?
Yeah,
it's incredibly fast.
Yeah.
All right, Murasaki playing a little more aggressive, trying to get a little more chip damage when he can. Oh, don't hit that. Oh!
Wow, and he held that electricity for so long. We might see chip out with super. No.
That's what he wanted. That's the Komoda special. Yeah, really electricity has pretty solid properties all around it. Loses to low attacks, though. So,
yeah. A lot of times in that situation, you'll see a lot of Blanka players try to chip out with the super, but maybe Komoda thought that line was not going to work. Maybe he didn't have enough time for it to come out. Maybe Murasaki could escape some way. He thought, I got to go with the gimmicks instead, and it did work. It worked.
Yeah, right. I mean, Komoda did a good job there. Very convincing win there. Next up, we have... Oh, we got JimmyBones versus AfroLegends. Oof.
Wow, okay.
Right, both boxer players coming out here.
Yeah, we're not going to see a boxer mirror, though. Generally, when Afro plays against another boxer player, he'll play Deejay.
Right, just change up a little bit. I mean, the boxer mirror is kind of an awkward match to play.
Yeah, so it's one of those annoying matchups.
Yeah, so.
And the weird thing about the boxer mirror, we're not going to see a boxer mirror, but if we did, Boxer has a very good throw loop against himself.
Exactly.
Okay, if Boxer gets a throw, he can follow it up with either cross under, crouching forward into gimmicks, right, another throw or a sweep, or even combo, go for crouch forward, crouch strong into low rush, or after the throw, you just hold up forward, and then you could press short or fierce, and you'll get a perfectly timed meaty. You don't have to do anything. Yeah.
Right.
It's just for free.
Yeah, probably the best tick throw character in the game, not counting grappler characters.
Yeah, so it's just a very obnoxious mirror match. Neither of these players want to play that, so yeah, we're certainly going to see Deejay here.
Okay, so AfroLegends from the America going up against Toronto's finest, JimmyBones. And yep, like you said, Deejay versus Boxer. I think Afro's very comfortable with this matchup.
Yeah, Afro plays both these characters. Obviously, he plays Deejay, but he knows this matchup in and out. He knows exactly what both these characters want to do in this match.
Even then, LordJimmyBones taking the first round here, drawing first blood.
Nice start from Jimmy. One aspect of this match that's interesting is that a lot of times with more intermediate players, even very good players, it's hard for Deejay to cross up Boxer effectively to try for the touch of death combos.
Right.
But Afro knows exactly the right way to cross up Boxer. He almost never misses that.
Yeah, it's very difficult because Boxer does this strange lean back animation that kind of auto dodges out of the way.
His hitbox is kind of weird.
Oh, missed cross up there.
Boxer,
all right, Afro going back to the safe play. Ooh! Checks the throw
nice
attempt.
Pressure from Jimmy. Wow, takes down the first game.
JimmyBones here winning the first game. Okay. So far doing well, very well now. Now, will Afro change or stick with Deejay? What's the play here?
I think Boxer wins this matchup, but it's close.
He does win. I think like 6-4.
Yeah.
Not a huge advantage.
A lot of fireballs here from Afro, but he's getting backed up into the corner. It's not where you want to be. What Afro really wants is to get a knockdown. Now he can get a jump in. Not close enough to go for a cross-up, but still in full control now in this round. And I was going to say Boxer hasn't built up the super yet. Now he does. He burns it, gets throw. Wow, that's high-level stuff.
Chip damage. Oh, not even. A combo.
Really nice throwing Boxer out of the last hit. There was really no need to go for that, but able to maximize the damage potential by going for the throw.
Right, so far Afro going for a very zoning-heavy playstyle right now. Paying off pretty well in the first round. Let's see if he can continue it in the second round. Nice counter poke there.
Great use of the crouching forward. Deejay's crouching forward obviously knocks down. It's very quick, so it's a great normal in footsie situation.
Ooh, punishes.
Great prediction, super. The up kicks do not combo, but a tricky cross up there. I'm pretty sure that hit from the front.
It looked like hit from the front. Very tricky. I mean, Deejay has one of the best cross-up attacks in the game.
If Deejay presses that jumping forward early, it's going to hit in the front. If he waits a little bit longer, it's going to hit in the back. And then you're going to need a touch of death. With that little life, all he needed was a little bit of damage, so he opted to hit from the front.
Nice little check from AfroLegends.
Really nice use of the crouch short into fireball.
Oh,
Jimmy going for loops.
Yeah, that's the big weakness with Deejay is that his up kicks have trouble hitting crouching characters, so often a lot of characters get a free meaty on him.
Yeah, so Boxer's able to use the crouch forward, which is a great normal in its own right, and in wake-up situations to pressure Deejay. If Deejay tries to do up kicks, he's going to whiff, and he's going to get punished big time.
Right now, Afro with a very strong corner play. Good zoning patterns right now. Doing a good job keeping Boxer at bay. Counter poking with crouch medium kick.
Oh, that super was very risky. I think a little too telegraphed.
Oh, missed the up kicks. Oh, wait. Oh!
That super was very dubious. You just see that too many times in casual matches where, Boxer burns the super, now here comes Deejay's super. So I think Jimmy had a nice read there, just doing the headbutt. I think Afro's going to be a little bit more conservative with that moving forward. I think he knows that was a mistake.
I mean, I think that's the way to learn from the first game because he went for a lot more cross-ups, but he kept missing, so he figured, okay, it's not working out.
Scary situation now. Boxer has his super. And you see Afro doing some more jumps now. I guess he figures if he gets hit with the super, Boxer super in the air, it's not going to do enough damage to threaten his life lead. Right.
And there we go. We see Afro. First time anti-airing that very short jump from Balrog. Kind of hard to react to, especially in the corner. At that range.
Yeah, and Boxer's pressing that standing fierce early, too, so it's hitting right away.
Exactly.
Wasn't able to charge the up kicks.
Yep.
Nice throwing him out of the super there. Really great presence of mind from AfroLegends. He just knows all the nuances of this matchup.
Okay, Afro's putting his back in the corner.
Ooh,
pretty hefty life
barely
lead.
Missed with the roundhouse.
Okay, I like these adjustments that Afro's making to his gameplay right now. Definitely giving JimmyBones a hard time right now.
And that's the hallmark of just a really great, experienced tournament player.
Absolutely.
Right, he lost the first game, but he's made some adjustments, been able to rattle off 2 in a row now, and now he's looking really good going into the 4th game.
All right, Afro going back to his default zoning strategy.
Already in the corner. You can't imagine that's where he wants to be.
It's not, but he seems pretty comfortable at the moment. I mean, you're going to be in the corner against Boxer anyways.
It's hard to avoid getting pushed to the corner against Boxer, it's true. But there's so much pushback on those rush punches.
All right, now it's scary time. If he throws a fireball, he might get punished with the Boxer super. Oh, gets out of there.
A great escape there. A bit of a Houdini maneuver.
Yeah, that jump jab having incredible priority. Very few moves beat it.
I think Jimmy burning the super a little bit too early. It's going to be hard to hit full screen like that with the super.
Yep, meaty fireball close out. AfroLegends sitting on match point right now.
I really would like to see Jimmy holding the super for longer because the threat of the super changes completely how Afro's going to play.
Right, it's a big part of the mind games of Super Turbo. Once you have that super locked and loaded, it completely changes how your opponent wants to press button, so to speak. They're very aware of the risk. Well, for once, AfroLegends putting Boxer in the corner, but happy to get his damage and back off. Oh, burns a little early. Oh, what?
Yeah, there you go. Afro's been really consistent punishing the super in between the hits. But there you see the spacing was just not right to try to throw in between, and he got hit with the follow-up.
Right, this could be a problem. I think JimmyBones seeing some cracks in Afro's armor here, proving that he can't get past his incredible defense.
But still,
of zoning.
Afro on match point right now, so if he's solid, and it looks like he's in good position to take this one down. Wow, really nice rush upper there, prediction, but he gets thrown into the corner. Scary situation. You can just see the threat of the super just completely changes the way Afro's playing, really not throwing any fireballs anymore.
Oh, went for the trick.
Yeah, did not work though.
Wait a minute. Here we go.
Come down to the
Mix up
last
time.
hit.
What?
Scramble situation.
Oh! And JimmyBones barely lose the AfroLegends.
Really great performance from Jimmy.
Well, shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah, shout outs to Jimmy.
I got word before he started playing that he says, this might be my last big Super Turbo tournament.
Wow.
He says, yeah, on a stage like this, I don't think he'll ever, get past, play better than he is playing today,
right.
so to speak. So he might be retired from Super Turbo, but we'll be seeing.
Sad to hear that.
Yeah, he's trying to focus more on streaming right now.
Sure,
and that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
And it's tough streaming ST, right? Just fight. It's not a whole lot of.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Not a lot of viewers, but he's enjoying streaming right now. But if it really is his last tournament performance at ST, hell of a way to go out. Getting top 8 here at Tournament Legends 3.
Really a great performance.
Oh yeah.
He was able to beat Komoda. Sure, that matchup favors Boxer pretty heavily, but beating Komoda on a big stage with under pressure is very impressive.
Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt about that. And speaking of which, next up we have another losers match. We have Komoda versus Ultracombo.
Wow. So, oof. Ultracombo having to play against all the tricky matchups. Sure, O.Sagat is favored, but he's playing against lifelong experts, character specialists.
And he was favored to win against Shogatsu, and it didn't work out. Shogatsu winning 3-0.
So here we go. We're going right into it. This match, Sagat is going to use the low tiger shot to keep Komoda from walking in. If Komoda tries to jump, there you go, tiger uppercut. Komoda is going to try to get into Ultracombo's head a little bit, try to get him to go away from his game plan. If Ultracombo is able to stick to his game plan, he's going to win.
Right, I mean, you kind of have to. On paper, this is not going to be a good matchup for you. You really got to get in the mind of your opponent.
This is a tough matchup.
Try to play off how he wants to play it. It's tough, and Komoda did beat him best of 1 in team tournaments, but winning 3 is going to be difficult. Oh my God, the movement of this man right now.
One thing to keep in mind, which is interesting, this matchup, O.Sagat can't tech throws, but that's not really an issue in this match because Blanka is always doing a hold throw, which you can't tech anyway.
What, did you see what he just did?
Oh, yeah.
The cross-up, hop through to up ball.
Very tricky.
Doing it again, just because he can.
Yeah, even though he gets punished, he's still opting to do that. He wants to get Ultracombo rattled. And there's the dizzy.
Hey.
He messed up his combo.
Misses everything right there.
This changes everything. If Ultracombo is able to stabilize, he'll. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there was just a little bit of a gap in between those tiger shots.
Right. And Blanka ball is risky because Sagat can't punish it on block. But with so little health left, you might as well use it as a guest code. Yeah, it might work out for you.
Blanka was getting pushed out, so Komoda really had to just gamble it, and it paid off.
Yeah, paid off big. Komoda up 1-0. Man, Komoda's jump ins are really clean.
Blanka, definitely a fan favorite of the ST community, right? Because for some reason, even though he's low tier, I think he's a really fun character. People like playing him. He's easy to pick up.
Exactly.
And he has a lot of tools. Unfortunately, those tools aren't that good. But I think there's a lot of love for this character in the FT community.
Right. Plus, when you see a good Blanka player, you know they struggle to get to that point.
Exactly.
So you have to respect
they
their
put in
game.
the work. Komoda definitely put in the work.
Nice jump jab. High priority on that jump jab.
Really nice use of the standing short from Ultracombo.
Oof. Ultracombo doing a good job there, staying very, very patient, realizing that Komoda might try some more aggressive jump-ins just to get a big hit in. Only way he's going to win without
that
dodging
stand
chip.
short is really going to shut down everything that Blanka can do. But as the Sagat player, you have to be ready to get the Tiger Uppercut out, so you're going to have to be buffering constantly. Right, like we talked about, Blanka has that shorter jump arc, so it's not as easy to uppercut him compared to some other characters.
Right, it's something he definitely needs to utilize in this matchup.
Really nice use of the, wow, great use of normals there from Ultracombo, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, with Blanka's slow walk speed, not a lot of good mobility options, you kind of have to rely on your jumping to get close to the Sagat.
I really like what Ultracombo's doing there, simplifying his game. You don't need a Tiger Uppercut everything. You could press standing roundhouse, standing fierce, and anti-air that way.
Ooh, and a big three-piece to start off.
From Komoda.
Pretty good start, but you got a long way to go to take out Sagat. Even with a few pixels, he's a very terrifying character to fight.
I have a feeling this match is going to go the distance.
I hope so. So far, these two have put on an incredible show right now. Ooh!
That did a chunk of damage.
That was a deep uppercut, getting max damage on that one. Combo closing out pretty convincingly. There you go, that jump jack carrying Sagat stand fierce, I do believe.
Blanka has to take so many risks compared to O.Sagat. O.Sagat can just sit back, throw tiger shots, anti-air with the sweep, whereas Blanka constantly has to jump in, throw Blanka balls, which can be punished.
Right. All right, Ultracombo up 2-0 over Komoda. Yeah, I'm sure Komoda's not looking too happy right now. He knows it's a bit of a struggle.
Man, Komoda had a tough bracket. He had to play Boxer. He had to play O.Sagat. Just nightmare matchups for Komoda.
Ooh, nice uppercut from Ultracombo.
Addiction uppercut there. I think Ultracombo getting more into the zone now. He looks a lot more comfortable.
Right, the more they play, the more you can tell Sebastian is just finding his rhythm right now. Trying to getting a pretty solid beat on how Komoda wants to play this and just playing a little more patiently. There you go.
Komoda does not have a lot more time to make some adjustments. He's got great corner pressure here.
Ooh, the offense right now looking good for Komoda. Is it enough? Ooh!
Man.
And that
it's just, Komoda did all that work to put Ultracombo on the ropes, and just one Tiger uppercut ends the round, does 20% damage.
I mean, you have to. He made three clean mix-ups, but one deep uppercut is enough to match that damage easily.
Komoda really trying to push the pace now. He knows he needs to make something happen.
Nice movement. Okay. Set back in the mid-screen. Komoda has to work a lot harder to push Sagat back in the corner. Doing it. Shenanigans.
Tricky stuff.
Great defense for Ultracombo using the uppercut.
Last chance for Komoda. He needs something special here.
It's a big jump. Oh!
And he found it.
Yeah, Sagat is a bit of a wider character, so Blanka has an easier time connecting that combo.
Komoda staying alive.
Nice
Baits
punish.
out the uppercut.
Oh, no ball
misses his
follow-up.
combo.
Yeah, he definitely wanted crouch medium.
I think that might have dizzied too.
Oof.
And now Ultracombo's definitely still in it. Even though Blanka has the lead, I think O.Sagat is favored in this position.
For sure. I mean, Komoda has the life lead, but there's not much to go off of.
Right.
Oh, good trade.
Wow, very clutch by Komoda.
Right, yet again, using that Blanka ball as a guest poke to close out strong, close rounds here.
But watching this match, you could just see how much Komoda has to guess and gamble.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's used to it. He has over almost 30 years of experience, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So, nice
Really
punish.
nice sequence there, but it looked like I think he missed them. I think he wanted Blanka ball to get close, but he got to stand strong instead.
Right, get the mix-up game started. But you know what? So far, a good round for him. But here comes Ultracombo with the zoning game.
But even a small mistake like that as Blanka can be lethal, because now he's not in, he's full screen, he's losing all his health bar is disappearing.
Right, Ultracombo getting some big damage in. Oh, stand fierce, there it is. Ultracombo sitting on match point right now, but let's see if he can close out. Nice stand light kick. Sebastian very comfortable right now. But still, Komoda has him in the corner. This is where he wants him. Mix-up time.
Ooh, you see Komoda wait there. He was expecting uppercut. Sebastian didn't bite, and now Komoda's pushed out again. It's going to be very difficult for Komoda to win this round.
Oh, pixels, pixels. One good uppercut, that's it. Oh, no! Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Ultracombo moving on through the brackets.
Really impressive display from Sebastian.
Right.
Yeah, sure, he's favored in that match, but he's winning the matches that he's supposed to win.
Exactly.
That's a big part of what you need to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And Komoda made some clutch plays there with a strong mix-up game, winning a few rounds. It's not quite enough to close out in the 3 out of 5 set, but still, I mean, going the distance in O.Sagat versus Blanka is an incredible feat in itself. So,
yeah.
You know.
Heavily favored for O.Sagat there. And now it looks like we got Nuki versus Shogatsu, another lopsided matchup.
Yeah, I mean, both these players are heavily experienced. Definitely ChunLi has the advantage over O.Honda, in my opinion. But if Shogatsu can play his game and get in that range where he can threaten with jab hands.
2 character specialists here. Nuki with ChunLi in multiple games.
Yeah.
Shogatsu playing Honda well over 20 years.
Yeah.
So we're really going to see some fireworks here. Both these players are going to push their character to their full potential.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, back to the end. Wait, I don't think we're starting yet. Nuki made some sort of motion.
I'm wondering what happened with third strike.
Not sure. I haven't checked in. No idea.
I'm going to check.
All right, guys, here we go, getting started. We're going to see O.Honda versus ChunLi. Here we go. Playing on the Ryu stage. Oh, good big jump in. Shogatsu with a strong start right now. Ooh, big damage. Perfect? Maybe? Oh, nope.
Whoa,
no
random
way.
dizzy.
Oh, the counter, the reversal throw.
Shogatsu is ready.
Oh, that's a big deal. Shogatsu needs that earlier first round victory. Get the blood going. Shogatsu playing very patient. Just wants ChunLi at the corner. That's all he wants. Jump in, chip damage. Good hits, good hits. Both players pretty equal on life lead. ChunLi burns the super, but
Traded with the fireball.
Ooh, the tick throw.
Really nice from Nuki. I know that Shogatsu really hates playing this matchup. He thinks it's 8-2 or 8-2 for Chun, maybe arguably 7-3. But Shogatsu doing much better in this round. Nuki's life just disappeared. Look how close Shogatsu is standing to ChunLi when she's doing lightning legs.
Yeah, both those moves don't have hurt boxes on it, so they just pass right through each other harmlessly. Nice jab.
Oh,
base super.
baiting out the super. That was so smart.
Wow, did you see that stand jab trade with a fireball? That was amazing.
Shogatsu is just playing on another level right now. All these matchups are just terrible for Honda, but he's finding a way every single time.
Right, and a big chunk of it is that Shogatsu's keeping himself at range where he can hit and or trade with ChunLi, and if he does that enough times, he'll get a pretty good round win. Shogatsu is showing off his experience right now. Oh, cut out signal, but it's all right. We got backup cameras going on pretty soon.
So I'm sure the chat already said it, but Nuki did manage to win third strike.
Not surprising there. Amazing player in both these games. Here comes Shogatsu, getting some good damage off, but ooh, ChunLi with the neckbreaker. Oh, the throw!
Nice throw from Shogatsu.
Wow, some mind games going on there. Shogatsu
one
trying
button
to
SPD does a chunk of damage.
Right, but he anticipated Chun burning super.
Right.
Nuki realizing that just goes, okay, I'll also walk up throw. No problem. No problem. You want to block? I got you. I got you. All right, good spot for Shogatsu, but Nuki with the mix-ups. What is it? Oh, the throw. Cross up? Nope, no cross up.
I'm just in awe right now of the way Shogatsu is playing.
We're just quiet.
He's an
How can you
artist.
commentate this? They're insane. Whoa!
Great presence of mind to headbutt there. Nuki looked like he was going in for a throw.
All right, Nuki, calm down there. Overreaching just a little bit.
And the thing is, right, as Chun against New Honda, maybe you don't want to try walk-up throw so much because there's the threat of the Ocho, right, the defensive Ocho. But
exactly.
with old Honda, that threat is eliminated. So I think Nuki using that to his advantage here.
eliminated. Plus, old characters cannot tech throw, so if you throw them, it's pretty much
Old Honda
free.
has to eat all that damage.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well,
Nuki ties it up here.
all right. Nuki, I think realizing what kind of player Shogatsu is, making some adjustments, playing a little more aggressive, realizing that without Ocho, hey, I can play my game a little more and go for more throws for big damage.
Are we really going to see a switch to Claw?
No, he's messing around. I've seen this many times. He just hovers around different characters.
Shogatsu does have a great Claw, though. I've seen him play Claw, yeah. He played Claw in a team tournament. I think he was teamed up with Wanake maybe, and so Honda wasn't available to him, so he went to Claw. And his Claw is so nasty, but I think he wants to win this with old Honda.
That might have been the Fox 4 tournament because you're only allowed one World Warrior.
Yeah.
Or one or two, so he had to pick a different character. Headbutt? No headbutt. Okay. Nuki looking very comfortable right now, zoning Shogatsu to death.
Difficult situation here for Honda.
Big jump in from Shogatsu. Can he do it again? Oh, wait, needs to throw?
Just walks in and get a throw.
Oh, Nuki with a pretty big life lead and super on deck. Chip. Oh, not even. Clean hits.
Really nice play there from Nuki.
Yeah, Nuki looking really incredible
Using the matchup to his advantage here. Whoa,
of course, walk-up throw.
Gutsy walk-up throw.
Another one.
Two
big
throws,
damage.
and now Shogatsu's down more than half his health.
Yeah, 2 throws, and that was 60% of his life. Oh, whoa, close roundhouse. Okay.
He can't even block another fireball now.
Yeah, Nuki looking really comfortable right now, playing his game. Shogatsu struggling a little bit. Let's see what kind of adjustments he'll make
couple
here.
Of games for Shogatsu.
Yeah. And he's down. Oh, Shogatsu, what's going on here?
Oh, okay. This machine doesn't have a coin button, so we actually have to put coins in it.
Yeah, sorry guys, the cab's not set on free play, so we have to manually insert 100 yen coins in there.
Yeah.
Kind of a janky way around it, but again, it works.
A lot of guys, people who own cabs, right, cab owners, they'll install like a coin button, but that hasn't been done to this cab, so you need to use coins.
All right, both players fighting right
Really
at
great
screen.
hands pressure from Shogatsu.
I mean, he wants those trades right now. He desperately needs that trades. All right, has ChunLi corner. This is where Shogatsu can play his mix-ups. Good chunk of chip damage.
Really nice use of the jab there. So much blocks done on that. Eats a throw. Now it's not looking good anymore. Chun has so much room to back up, but Nuki walks forward instead.
I had a feeling that'd be a walk and throw, but so hard to react to in the moment. And Chun's such a terrifying character at that range. Shogatsu doing his best to push Nuki into the corner. Nice stand jab use right now.
Whoa. Next level footsies right here.
Whoa!
Misses with the up kicks, but then gets it anyway.
Gets it. Nice. Very smart reaction to read there. I think
Great
Shogatsu,
presence of mind from Shogatsu.
Yeah, I think he realizes that Nuki tends to abuse the crossover into the neck breaker.
Right.
Usually a strong tool against Honda, but not if you see it coming. But right now, not looking too good for Shogatsu. This is a horrible situation to be in. Full damage super with the follow-up.
No.
And this could be it. Oh, wait a minute.
He could turn this all around. There's one grab.
Oh, the crossover again?
Shogatsu's grab loops are deadly.
Oh, my God, are you serious? Oh, no. Wait. Oh! And that stand jab
That
of Honda.
was so hype. Shogatsu is so clutch. He just never gets rattled.
I mean, that stand jab is a really good anti-air.
My heart was racing there.
Oh, how is he not dead from a heart attack? I can't take
Great
this.
trade for Honda. Sure, he gets knocked down, but he does a lot of damage to Chun.
I mean, that anti-air stand jab has a very specific range where it works, and somehow it worked out in that situation.
Shogatsu showing some special stuff here. Starts it off with a grab. You got to think that he's favored now after he gets the grab. His mix-ups after that are just unbelievable.
Yeah, that stand jab is essentially a free meaty against ChunLi. From there, you have to guess what the mix-ups
Nuki
going to be.
looking a little rattled now.
Oh, Shogatsu's fighting back so
Shogatsu
strong.
can taste it.
I mean, I'm sure he's on a high after that shift. Oh, the walk-up throw. Nuki with the disrespect. Big jump in. Combos.
Great pressure here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Neck breaker.
Okay, Nuki turning it back, but not going for it.
Nuki has a lot of room to work with now. Shogatsu's going to have to somehow close the distance. Look at how much he has to jump.
Oh, early on the headbutt. Nice. Oh, I wanted to bait
baiting the super.
Oh, no!
Oh,
what?
my God. Yeah.
Nuki. Keeping his head in the game, realizing that he has to change directions to keep the store open.
It's coming down to the last round. That was such a great super from Nuki.
Oh, Shogatsu's doing so well right now, but Nuki's fighting back. That's some good damage. Mix-up City, throw. But don't count Shogatsu out. We've seen this position before.
Shogatsu really, I think, needs to get a grab. That's really how he's been able to win every single round, is after a grab. He's got such a great mix-up option after that. Now he has to deal with neck breaker.
Oh, not looking good.
He's got one more chance.
Super. Oh! All right, Shogatsu can't block much more. Oh! And that's it. Oh, Nuki taking it from Shogatsu.
Wow, I wanted Shogatsu to win so badly there. He really played his heart out.
There was a bit of anger in that handshake with Shogatsu towards Nuki.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's
such a great performance, but he's that was winners, right? So he still can come back and get the grand finals, but it's going to be a very difficult road.
Right, but for now we're going to run the loser semi match between AfroLegends and Ultracombo, a match we've seen a million times over, usually with Afro closing out against Ultracombo, but today has been Ultracombo's day, so we're going to see what's going to happen.
Wow. Losers final is going to be a tough matchup for Shogatsu no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, Shogatsu got this far winning bad matchups for O.Honda, so you can never count him out. So, always got a chance. All right, Afro usually goes Deejay, but he can't even go to Boxer in this matchup. Just depends how he's feeling. Okay, there we go. Let's sign a big respect to Ultracombo's skill level. Picking a far more fair matchup for himself.
Yeah, I know that Ultracombo really does not like this matchup. I think he's very good at it, but he thinks that Boxer wins this very easily.
Easily, you say? I thought it was O.Sagat winning it. Okay. Well, we'll see if Afro can prove that right now. Ooh, the 5. Ooh, goes for the throw attempt.
Any second we could see the super.
Anti-air. Oh! No super use. Oh, Ultracombo.
Even though Afro lost that round, such great trigger discipline with the super. Just using the threat of it. Oh, I'm going to use this any second. Make Ultracombo play more conservatively than he normally would.
Right, but same with the Ultracombo, staying very mentally strong in the corner there. Very easy to get tilted. Did a good job.
Oh, that stand jab beating the standing fierce. Okay, misses the punish.
Oh. Did it have the range for a super combo?
I think that Boxer could have gotten a super punish there.
Nice headbutt. Ooh. Sometimes the best thing to do in SC is nothing at all, just to throw your component off and change the timing up a little bit. Big jump in, 2-piece.
Yeah, nice combo there from AfroLegends.
Another jump in. Oh, Afro's playing, he's out of his mind right now. Oh! And the closer.
The standing fierce for Boxer very effective against Sagat because he's so big, right? Sagat has to block it crouching and also combos in a lot of different situations. Something that you might see that was popularized by Umahara Boxer is comboing the meaty crouching forward into standing fierce. Does a ton of dizzy damage. But you see Afro here landing the jumping fierce and getting stand fierce after that.
Afro going to town with the offense. Got a pretty good life lead. Chip out. Oh, not even.
Afro Boxer just so scary.
Punish on a low tiger. AfroLegends proving why he truly is a legend. And definitely one of America's strongest players. Alongside Ultracombo himself. That's some good zoning from Ultracombo. Changing up his pattern, but Afro's in there already with the corner
really
carry.
Nice sequence from Afro. It was blocked, but just really great pressure.
Oh, okay. Not going with the throw. Oh, the stun.
Nice.
And the Ultracombo should take that one.
Ultracombo meant to get a tiger knee instead of that standing forward, but he just messed his input up. Still was able to convert.
Oh, misses the follow-up. Nice punish. Oh, missing the throw.
Stare down a little bit. I think Afro was trying to bait out a Tiger uppercut. It didn't come, though.
Ultracombo not in a good position. Low health in the corner and chip out. That's it.
Wow. Risky super. There's always the potential that it could be interrupted after the second hit, but it worked out for Afro there. Really smart risk taking.
So far, AfroLegends cruising his way with a 2-0 victory, looking pretty comfortable right now. But with that, Ultracombo is a very strong competitor, so let's see if he can figure this out right now. I mean, Afro's offense has been absolutely brutal. Hard to keep him out for too long. Nice jump over. Didn't quite work out. Afro with the mix-ups.
Really great jump-ins from Afro. It's hard to get a meaty jump-in, a safe jump-in against O.Sagat because he's so tall, and he stands up sooner than other characters. So you really have to be really on top of your game to be able to consistently land those safe jump-ins.
Afro with a great court pressure right there. Misses the jump-in.
Whoa, great pressure from
playing out of his mind right now. These block streams and attack patterns.
Just burning the super to keep Sagat stuck in place in the corner. All he needs is one hit. Any random low rush, if it lands, will do it here.
Right, Afro's so patient right now, realizing that he has a huge life lead. There it is,
straight with the tap.
AfroLegends taking 3-0 for Ultracombo. And you know Seven's too happy about that one.
Yeah, great performance though by Sebastian.
Of course.
Getting what is that, third place? Where are we in the bracket? Fourth place. Still, an incredible performance.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed about at a tournament of this level with these kind of competitors. So, yeah, I know he's not happy, but there's no shame in fourth. I have 32 amazing competitors from all over the world.
Yeah,
so.
All these players were top notch.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, heading into losers finals right now. AfroLegends staying on against Shogatsu.
The really amazing thing about the Tournament of Legends is really every match, it could be like the grand finals of a smaller tournament. You're playing against that caliber level of a player.
Absolutely. Every match has been so intense so far. Yeah, AfroLegends as the last standing American in this bracket.
Wow, here we go. Shogatsu versus AfroLegends. Another difficult matchup for Shogatsu. Let's see what he can do here. Obviously, Deejay has a huge advantage unless he's stuck in the corner. But if Honda is able to corner Deejay, a lot of tricks that Honda can do.
I think during the tournament, Shogatsu was like, please pick Boxer. I kept moving to Boxer when he fought against AfroLegends. But he did beat AfroLegends in winner's side, so this is a bit of a run back here. Let's see if Afro can redeem himself.
Oh, that was
a safe jump.
I'm surprised the safe jump was missed there.
Oh my god! Wow.
Shogatsu makes a mistake. Eats all those hits of the super.
Just do it. Completely mistimed meaty, and he gets punished hard for it.
Yeah.
AfroLegends taking the first round. Nice anti-air. Yeah, horrible match for Honda. Even new Honda. Generally considered around 8-2. Conservatively.
Yeah, I really think that's as bad as the matchups get. 8-2 is terrible, but some people throw out 9-1. I think it's unfounded though.
I mean, he has some tools, right? Safe jump mix-ups, throw games.
There's a lot of situations where Honda can take advantage, so it's definitely not impossible.
Okay, all right. Shogatsu doing very well there.
Shogatsu's here to prove it's not impossible.
I mean, that's what he's doing here, making a statement with old Honda, saying, anything's possible if you're willing to work hard. Jason with the back in his corner, but Deejay from here even is still a very strong position.
I think Shogatsu got away with that butt slam a little bit.
Just a bit. AfroLegends historically has difficulty fighting Honda. It's a bit of a gap in his gameplay along with ChunLi. Not too good at punishing those butt slams.
That's very foreboding, you saying that if ChunLi's an issue.
I know.
With Nuki waiting in grand finals.
Oh, there's a gap. Oh, wait, no punish. Oh!
I thought those hands were going to chip out.
Yeah, I mean, good job.
It's a little hard to see on the monitor exactly how much life Afro had left. I didn't think he had even a pixel left. I thought that was going to chip out.
I think Afro realized that, hey, it's only going to do one ticket damage. I can block and then deal with what comes next. Yeah. And he did a good job keeping his head in the game, staying very calm and composed. AfroLegends winning the first game here. Nice punish. Yet again, the anti-air game, very difficult for Honda to deal with. But as we've seen time and time again, if Shogatsu can get close, he can get his game started. All right, a bit of a guess headbutt.
Afro looking very solid here. Shogatsu has not been able to capitalize on any mistakes up until just that second. And now, oh, now he gets pushed out.
Not looking good for Shogatsu. Oh, yep. Cross medium kick anti-air. AfroLegends looking very comfortable right now in his zoning game. Shogatsu struggling a little bit to even get in range where he can play his game here. So we'll see what he'll do to get around this. All right, so far Shogatsu very content to just walk forward and block.
Yeah, just bulldogging forward now. I think he realizes that the jumping forward in the previous round, he did not have any success with that at all. Now he has a great life lead here.
Ooh, and the walk-up fake. We call that the Shogatsu special. Walk up, down back, walk up throw. Very, very difficult to deal with. Oh, went for it again, I think.
Nice butt slam there. Risky, but it paid off. Huge
combo. 4-piece from Shogatsu. He needs that. But it's not over yet. AfroLegends with a pretty chunk of health left. Nice anti-air. Combos.
Shogatsu desperate to get some trades here.
AfroLegends choosing to go for a safe block strain that Honda cannot interrupt. Just keep it safe. Realizing, hey,
no.
I have low health, but it's enough to win out with a zoning game.
Shogatsu's going to have to take a big risk, but it looks like Afro got a little bit tentative.
Ah! What the? What? No! Is it over? Okay, Shogatsu.
Afro, I think, got a little tentative there at the end of the round, and he was able to Shogatsu was able to walk all the way forward, cross the entire distance of the screen to get into the right position.
Right, I think Afro was very, very scared of that sudden jump in from Honda, which could lead to a very bad situation.
Sure. One correct jump in from Honda would have ended the round, so he kind of stopped throwing fireballs there. Shogatsu noticed that. He was able to just bulldog all the way in and get into the position to win.
I mean, showing why Shogatsu has iron will, just decided, hey, it's a big risk, I'm going to go for it because I feel it in my heart. Walk up. Right play make there.
Nice anti-air there.
Yeah, so as you can see, Deejay very happy in the corner. Not a problem there. AfroLegends winning.
It's only an issue when he's stuck in the corner and Honda gets close. As long as Honda is more than mid-screen away, Deejay heavily favored.
Right. Not a big deal if we can't jump back. Safe jump for Afro. Tick throw setups. First time he's thrown Shogatsu. Nice punish. Another anti-air.
It's easy to question what Shogatsu, why is he doing that? Why is he jumping forward just to get swept? But he knows what he needs to do. He has to take these gambles to set up a situation like this where he put himself in a position to win. He has to eat this damage. There's really no alternative.
Right. Oh, what? Oh! I mean, Shogatsu had some good moments there with the guest sweep at the stands jab meaty, but AfroLegends closing out very strongly here. It scores now 2-1 with AfroLegends in the lead. Not looking good for Shogatsu, but still, anything can happen.
Shogatsu trolling right now.
Yeah, he's just toying with the audience. All right, back to old Honda. Nice anti-air. Yeah, that cross medium kick giving Honda a lot of problems.
Honda gets the throw, and we've seen in the past how good Shogatsu is taking advantage after he gets a throw. He almost always wins the round after a throw.
Yep. All right, Shogatsu getting some momentum on that one. Landing a good grab on AfroLegends from there. Steamrolled into a lot more.
Old Honda gets a really great Oki after the throw. So many ways to follow up.
Right, he can safe jump, safe meaty.
Because he's still close after the throw ends.
Exactly. Throws and lows. All right, that's good. That's a good trade for AfroLegends. As long as he can keep holding Honda away, he has a shot here.
Bad jump from Shogatsu.
Another one. Afro with a huge life lead right now.
This is so tough.
Looking very comfortable. Wait a minute. Oh!
Wow. I'm surprised he was able to slide under the hands there.
Yeah, me too. I thought for sure he'd get counter hit with
the hitbox kind of shifts. Sometimes you get lucky. You can just beat it clean.
Yeah. Like the animation that kind of alternates between high and low.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Afro sitting on match point right now, but let's see if he can close out. Nice anti-air. Shogatsu wants to get in that range yet again.
It's looking very difficult now. Shogatsu would really need a huge comeback here.
All right. Nope, not quite in yet. That's it. AfroLegends taking it over Shogatsu.
Yep, it looks like Afro's going to grand finals against Nuki.
Wow.
And you got to think that Nuki likes his chances here.
I think so, but like, man, what an amazing run for Shogatsu.
Yeah.
He
did incredible.
O.Honda making it to third.
Such a tough character to navigate through the tournament. You basically almost never have a good match unless you're playing against another mid-tier or low-tier character.
Right. So next up, we have a grand finals match. We've got Nuki on winner's side against AfroLegends in the loser side. Historically, not been a great match for AfroLegends. Like I said, ChunLi's a big gap in his character roster, so to speak.
Right.
ChunLi beats both Deejay and Boxer.
And Afro's going to have to win 2 sets against the Chun God Nuki.
Exactly. Not easy against one of the best players.
So just to sum up the year that Nuki's having, he won the ST 35th anniversary tournament at CEO this year. Won a big prize pool for that and super cool trophy. Just won the 35th Third Strike anniversary tournament here at Canada Cup. Now looking to win Tournament of Legends 3. What a year Nuki's having.
He's having a hot streak right now. It feels like no one can stop this man, but you know what? Afro's going to try his best. And I know he's been working a bit on this matchup, so let's see how well he does.
Nice use of the spinning bird kick there. A lot of people underestimate that move, but it's so tricky to punish.
Yeah, it's a strange enough, a very low flying move, so it's kind of awkward to punish. Not at all similar to Shogatsu.
Nuki playing very freely here.
But right now, AfroLegends going toe-to-toe, hit for hit with Nuki. Doing very well. Nuki's going to chip out. Nice. I think Nuki might have gone for a walk-up throw, surprise. Didn't quite work out. AfroLegends winning the first round. Hopefully he can turn to a few more.
Yeah, Afro definitely is going to want to get out to a quick lead here. You don't want to get into a situation where you have to come back to win 2 sets. Just try to get this first set over with as quickly as possible. You know that Nuki's going to make an adjustment if it does go to a second set.
Afro being so patient right now, but Nuki with the throw game, too good. Oh, that super's coming. Oh. Punish it. Nice.
Missed the upticks there. But now Nuki has super. ChunLi's super definitely head and shoulders above Deejay's super.
Oh!
But opts to just walk under and throw. Great presence of mind there.
Yeah, and the shimmy there. ChunLi has a very small hurt box as is. Combined with her walk speed, enables her to get out of a lot of cross-up situations in the neutral. Oh, coming down to the third round. AfroLegends doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, nice pressure from Afro. He gets knocked down there. Now Nuki starting his pressure. Very scary.
Nuki skimming his way out of there. Oh no!
Gets the super.
Wait a minute, super follow-up? Yes, 2 hits. Only 1. Nice.
Gonna come.
Oh, nice. Man, that was quite the sequence from Afro there.
Really great use of the close standing forward. Kind of an interesting normal to use. You could follow it up with a crouching forward to knock down or walk up and throw.
Right, it's a bit of an unorthodox frame trap in Super Turbo. It gives you enough blocks done where if you try to reversal or counter throw, you'll stand up and get hit with the low attack. AfroLegends winning out with a 2 close mix-ups.
Nice anti-air there from
That's what it came down to. Right now, Afro looking pretty comfortable right now. Let's see if we can take it the distance and win out in 2 sets. Nice throw. Afro with the corner pressure. The footsies.
Great stuff here from Afro so far.
The reaction, realizing he might cancel crouch beat him into a fireball. Super on reaction. Perfect round there from AfroLegends. And now he's going to try to see if he can replicate that next few rounds, or next few sets. With punish, very clean.
Nice up kicks there.
No tech. Ooh, that's a lot of damage on the left on the table. Oh, Afro with the cross up.
Interesting combo. Crouch jab, stand short.
Well, you know, Afro, he likes doing some solid combos every now and then.
Yeah, maybe if the short didn't kill, he was going to get a fireball after that. Afro up to a quick 2-0.
2-0 over Nuki.
Yeah,
no easy
threatening to reset the bracket.
Yeah, Nuki having a bit of trouble dealing with his Deejay.
You got to think Nuki's going to make some adjustments. I can't imagine it's going to be this easy in the second set.
I mean, a player of his caliber for sure. But is it enough to close out here in the first set, or will he have to go the distance and play a second set here?
Looks like we're going to a second set.
Afro with the pressure right now. Too good right now. Oh, close fierce. Works out for him.
If Afro's able to do this, you got to think it's the biggest win of his career by far.
It has to be. Not even close. I mean, I know this man has won EVO a few times in ACR, but never a big ToL win, so this would be a huge one if he can get this going. Looking very, very possible. Big jump in. Okay. Oh, crossover attempt, but Nuki wisely moves out of the way. Makes a whiff.
Looks like Afro's about to reset this.
Oh, wait a minute. Nuki with the super, though. Oh, up kicks.
Okay, not quite yet.
Oof, a little early. That might have been a tilting moment from AfroLegends, but we're going to see.
I think he'll be able to recover. He's still way ahead in this set.
Oh, for sure.
It's not even close to the point where I think Afro should be scared. I think he's got to be thinking he intends to reset it.
Oh, I agree, but a player like Nuki, if you give him an edge, he'll take a mile.
Yeah,
so.
you don't want to. That's why I feel like Afro needs to finish Nuki off as soon as possible. Once Nuki starts adjusting, getting comfortable, it's going to be so much harder to win.
Yeah, Nuki with the perfect there in his first game win, so we're going to see if he can steamroll into 2 more here.
Well, of course, Afro can make his own adjustments. He's a very experienced tournament player in his own right.
Of course.
I would never count him out. Right, Nuki's going to adjust, Afro's going to adjust, but I really would like to see Afro finish this off here.
Right, I mean, we saw his adjustments during the LordJimmyBones set, certainly, where he was kind of losing the first game, and then after that...
I don't want to go into a situation against Nuki where it's 2-2.
Nice throw. Nuki with the strong corner pressure, giving Afro a taste of his own medicine.
Wow.
Nice super with the follow-up.
Nice combos from Nuki, proving that he knows all the technical stuff with this character. Waiting out the super, still gets hit by it. I think maybe he wanted to get a jumping roundhouse, a nice hitbox there, but didn't get anything, got hit instead.
All right, Nuki fighting back right now, being a lot more competitive in this set in the first 2 games.
Nuki looking like a different player now.
Nice counter from Nuki there. Yeah, that crouch medium from Chun gives Deejay some problems.
Nice anti-air from Afro.
Yeah, that's the medium punch.
Yeah, really clean.
That's
scary. Nuki walks so far, almost the entire distance of the stage before letting loose with the super.
I think it's one of the scariest moments in that Super Turbo. Seeing ChunLi walk forward with the super, you know
Chun has that super ready. And it's not like Chun can only use the super. She can pressure with punches also and have the super charged up.
She can throw low, you can fake it. AfroLegends about to reset it here.
Set point here for AfroLegends.
Oh, this would be huge if he can do this.
I think he really needs to end this set here, reset the bracket. You don't want to give Nuki any more time.
Absolutely not. Nuki with the thin life lead and super. A really bad situation for Afro to be in. And close to the corner.
Man, that crouching forward is so good.
Afro being very aware of Nuki's super. Very, very hesitant to hit buttons at the sweep range. Nice. Cross up. Nice escape.
Good escape. Nuki gets full damage throw. And the super charged up.
Oh! Hold on now.
Oh, man.
Nuki is not done. This man does not want to reset right now. Score's tied 2-2 here in the first set. Afro looks a little shook after that one, so...
Yeah, I'm really, I'm pulling for Afro here. I really want to see him reset this bracket, but this is a dangerous situation now. Nuki's definitely made some big adjustments here. Afro's going to have to find another level, I think. I know he's capable of that.
Nuki with a counter poke game. Oh, and the close roundhouse anti-air.
The roundhouse legs, getting 2 hits, does so much damage.
Nuki on a set point here for Tournament Legends 3, the encore. Let's see if he can close out. Nuki's pussies are absolutely incredible right now.
Nuki has turned it up. Oh, Afro can't do anything.
Nope, free damage. Can do it again. Oh my, oh wait! Big jump in, can't capitalize.
Oh my God, Nuki. What an incredible performance this year.
And Nuki is your Tournament Legends 3 champion. He's happy about this one, winning Third Strike and Super Turbo, proving yet again why he's one of the Japanese
belt.
gods of
David Babona holding up the belt. Nuki is the star this year in Super Turbo.
Absolutely.
And maybe even in all retro games.
Absolutely. One of the best players ever to put his hands on the sticks, carrying the belt there.
Nuki proudly holding up the belt. So AfroLegends went up a quick 2-0 against Nuki. Nuki was able to find that adjustment, come back to take down the tournament. All right, should we sign off?
I think we're signing off, guys. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Thanks for Canada Cup for having us. Always exciting having a new location for Legends, and we'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yep, I'm Josh C. You can see me at OG_09er on Twitter.
At LTroubleSRK on Twitter.
All right, thank you all so much for watching. A lot of more matches coming up.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Thanks again, everybody. Bye.
Later. Bye.